Thousands of people are feared dead after a brutal crackdown on weeks of anti-government protests in Iran. One protester has already been charged and sentenced and is expected to be executed tomorrow. President Donald Trump has called on what he calls Iranian patriots to keep protesting and said help is on the way. The president's national security team has met to discuss what action to take, although it's not clear if any decisions have been made. Well, in the past hour, President Trump touched on Iran in a speech in Detroit. Let's hear what he had to say.
And by the way, to all Iranian patriots, keep protesting, take over your institutions if possible, and save the name of the killers and the abusers that are abusing you. You're being very badly abused. If the numbers are right now, I hear 5 different sets of numbers. I hear numbers, look, 1 death is too much. But I hear much lower numbers, and then I hear much higher numbers. But I say save their names because they'll pay a very big price. And I've canceled all meetings with the Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stops. And all I say to them is help is on its way. You saw that I put tariffs on anybody doing business with Iran. Just went into effect today. And I say, make Iran great again. You know, it was a great country until these monsters came in and took it over.
Our chief international correspondent, Lise Doucette, has been looking at the latest details coming out of Iran. Here's her report.
Irfan Soltani, 26 years old, passionate about fashion, sports, style. He was arrested on Thursday, sentenced to death on Sunday. His family was told he'll be executed tomorrow. Iran's rulers are fighting back at speed. As protests spiraled more quickly than previous waves of unrest, the authorities move faster, more forcefully too. Today, a message of help for protesters. Keep protesting, Donald Trump told them. Take over your institutions. They will pay a big price, he warned, announcing he's cancelled all meetings with Iranian officials. But what kind of help is on its way? Today, journalists waited outside the White House to hear more, but the president gave nothing away on Iran. This evening in London, the Iranian ambassador was summoned, more sanctions announced, and there was a statement in the House of Commons.
The United Kingdom condemns in the strongest of terms the horrendous and brutal killing of Iranian protesters, and we demand that the Iranian authorities respect the fundamental rights and freedoms of their citizens.
Messages sent to the BBC's Persian service reveal much more.
Tell your audiences there isn't the slightest trace of humanity left. Tell them it doesn't matter if someone is old or a child. In their eyes, everyone is a terrorist.
There are many plainclothes security forces in unmarked private cars. 5 people sit inside, all wearing masks. It's the most terrifying scene.
There was also news from a prison in southern Tehran that many of the wounded detainees were simply left there bleeding in the section designated for protesters.
And more grisly videos emerge despite the internet blackout. This is the open-air morgue in Karizak. Body bags keep arriving. Families keep searching. The death toll now reported to be in the thousands. These young Iranians are just a few of their faces. Irfan Soltani may soon be part of this terrible toll. Lise Doucette, BBC News.